Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the CORSAIR Dream League Season 9. I'm ODPixel, I'm here with Fogged, and
Good morning.
we're ready for some more qualifiers today.
Yeah, it's bright and early. Not here, but in Brazil, where some of the games are being played.
Down in South America, of course, where we will be attending the qualifier region for today. 2 days, same format as we saw yesterday, but talking about yesterday.
What about it?
Before we get any further,
I
think we've got a video. If there's a video, we're going to show it now. They find an open there. I've got the missile out onto Biver. TW already down into the tree line. They have spotted him out with the rocket flare. Brings up to the high ground.
They're looking for some glimpse catches.
Can they get the vision? That's the question. They're splitting up. Illidan looking to lead the way. Moon jumps in on that two-man bonus strike into the three-man static storm. Oh no! Suicide team melt to pieces there. Moon.
They stand no chance of killing this gyrocopter, unless...
Oh, he's walked into this one straight away. They look for the lockdown on the gyro. They're bringing him down over to get the chance for the BKB out. Now the turnaround, ready to go. The Requiem out from BTT. They've taken down 3. They're going to lose everyone here. Disruptor falling as well. GG is... Heading towards mid. Naposhka drops the wards. Going for this tier 2 tower push.
Looks like they want the Queen of Pain.
And here's the Gyron as well. They get the track out, jump forward, though. Quick lasso comes out. They've got the cooldown coming out with the Sonic Wave. That's the bigger damage dealer as they've lost the Gyro. They're going to lose the bat as well. The impetus from Ghosting just doing too much. With this track, impetus, everyone on Suicide Team is dying. Triple kill for Ghosting. They'll pick off the 5th as well. It's a team wipe. So, as you can see there, a lot of excitement in the CIS region.
It was.
And, of course, as we ended the day, congratulations to Team Empire, who are the victors of that region and will be attending the CORSAIR Dream League LAN in a month or so time. So, CIS, that's out of the way. That's done with. We've got our strongest side. Now we're ready to move on somewhere else. And, of course, as we've been saying, South America, that's the region we're going to be doing for these next 2 days. And of course, for those next 2 days, we're going to need 4 teams. Can we show the brackets?
Should have them.
We can.
Of course
there we go. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Here are your teams for the South America regional qualifiers for the CORSAIR Dream League.
SG,
we have
Luccini.
SG. Big names.
SG, the same guys that have been around for a bit. Some little small adjustments, sure. But they've been around with like Costa Biel, the core, these guys. And then we've got Luccini. I actually don't really know. I've been trying to find some information on them too.
You recognized one of the players, right, didn't you?
I did. I ended up finding them. Yeah, one of them. But I still was struggling to actually find their team through the qualifiers and stuff.
Looking at sort of the records, we think they obviously played in the because they're the open qualifier winner for this for our regional qualifiers. But other than that, yeah, it's hard to really find much that they've played. So
they have like, as far as I was looking, they had like 2 or 3 different.
Yeah.
I mean, what it looks like rosters, I guess you could say, but I think this one might be it. The Bulls, it's tagged as Bulls for some reason on Dota Buff, but I saw Jericho, that's the only one I really recognized, and Madara, Madara and Greedy. Because Madara is like he's a Peruvian like top 100, top 50 player. I know he plays in a lot of the high
buffs, it's lobby up. Geese have a lobby in it, and we're going to see.
Am I in the lobby? There's no one in the lobby.
Oh, there's no one in the lobby. They're still waking up. We're still waiting for players.
It is early.
It is early. We've still got about, what, 5-6 minutes before the game starts. Yeah. But yeah, so we have Luccini versus SG. Yep. That is correct as the first game. And yes.
And then we've got Infamous versus Pain after.
Pain Gaming after, and then the winners of each of those series playing one another straight after that.
And this has been kind of like, I guess you'd say like one-sided kind of in a way, because Pain's been beating most of these teams, but then also SG's been beating most of these teams besides Pain. So there is a little bit of a one-sided matchup from like those 2 teams. They're definitely the rank above of the other ones. Yeah,
so in this matchup, the first one, you would see SG is coming in as the stronger side.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Luccini a bit of the underdog, quite literally, as you can see with the logo. They've got some beautiful, some sort of boxer or something on that. I'm not an expert.
It's like a, I mean, it's got clipped ears. It could just be like a semi-pit. It's a pit bull kind of.
Probably. So that's going to be the first match. And in terms of this region, what do you expect we're going to see that's different? Because we saw in CIS a lot of things that were very sort of CIS-y. The drafts didn't really have too much variance. I imagine we're going to see some different stuff in South America.
Something that I've seen from SA for quite a long time was just lane. They focus a lot on having really strong lanes.
Okay.
So that's probably one thing we'll get. And I mean, we're just going to have some crazy shit, dude. There's going to be some crazy battling. I think the priority in heroes might change because I was looking at a lot of the past games that they've been playing. And Naga was actually like untouched in some of the games. It made it to like 9th ban, which no one else is doing.
No other region that happens.
Everyone else is like first 2 picking it, so I think that'll be adjustments happen, and they do look like they play some different heroes. I see some, I mean, Costabile and stuff. That guy has his like Arc Warden every now and then. They do have some different heroes they'd like to throw in. So I'm excited to see if we have new heroes. That's what I want. I don't want to see actually the same shit that we saw yesterday.
I think we're definitely going to see.
It started to get a little bit redundant when we're just like, okay, Naga, Disruptor, Sand King, Gyrocopter, blah blah blah, PL every game. I feel like these guys are going to bring more to the table. Some Razors, just out of the book. Yeah.
You don't think like Razor, Omni, Disruptor?
We'll still see some shared,
yeah.
But I think
not
we'll
every
see.
game.
Yeah, I mean, in CIS we saw 0 Earth Spirit picks, which was pretty shocking. I think these teams really highly favor Earth Spirit, so I think we'll see that one actually prioritized in the first 3 bans a lot of the time. So yeah, looking forward to some crazy Dota. That's what comes out with these teams.
Absolutely, and we hope that you lads and ladies at home enjoy it as well. Be sure to, of course, keep in touch with the action. You can hit us up with the hashtag DHDreamLeague if you want to, sort of get in touch. Let us know how you're enjoying the show. And I believe we are still giving away the caps. Do you want to show the hats?
We are still giving away the caps.
We've given away a couple already yesterday. We've been in contact with them, and they're some very new, happy owners of these beautiful DreamHack baseball caps that we're giving out. And of course, they will be signed by myself and Giannis. So instantly.
Well, that was confusing. That one has a red light, but this one's the camera.
Magic.
That's magic.
You can't quite.
Can't really see, but
it's got the DreamHack logo.
It says DreamHack here, and then we'll sign it, and Owen will lick it around here on the rim.
Lick it and sign it, stamp it, send it.
That confused the hell out of me. I'm like looking at the thing, and I'm like, I'm looking at the camera.
Now
with the
it's
light,
changed.
But the light was, that threw me off. See, look, that one's lit, but now it's that one. Look, the red light. It's just
jumping around now.
This is production.
But yeah, so if you want to have an attempt at winning that beautiful hat, all you got to do is just tweet at us. Hashtag DHDreamLeague. Let us know how you're doing, what you're up to today, what you're looking forward to, who you're rooting for out of these South American teams. And we'll be sure to read it, and if it's good, we'll read it out. And if it's even good, but even better, we'll send you a cap.
You know what else?
A few more of those go away.
We do have to start busting out a little bit of our Spanish for the Spanish.
I was going to say
there are a lot of them.
You are going to be able
Hola,
to do that.
¿cómo estás todos?
Hola.
And I always say hello. That's hello. How are you?
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás?
Todos. That's hello. How are you,
Todos.
everyone? Todos.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás todos?
Todos. T-O-D-O-S.
T-O-D-O.
Yeah, like everyone.
Todos.
Todos is everyone.
¿Cómo estás todos?
¿Cómo están todos?
¿Cómo están?
Yeah, todos.
Hola. ¿Cómo están todos?
There you go. That was close enough. Good job.
CORSAIR,
However, it does look like a lot of them are
we got in chat?
Brazilian. So they're not going to be understanding. Well, they'll understand what we're saying, but
it's Portuguese.
It's a little bit different.
Can you speak any of that?
No.
You can't.
I can only say bad words.
Oh, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
And neither should you, chat. No bad Portuguese words or Brazilian or Spanish, whatever you want to write. Don't. No, we're a friendly chat.
SG's starting to join in, so we do see the 3 guys that I know the most about it. Costabile, Theolicor, and CORSAIR in the game already. Yeah. So, sweet. Just missing 7 players. We're missing the whole Luccini squad, so...
Hopefully they'll be on the way.
They might get some...
They
got 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Match starting in 5 minutes. Oh, that was 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was going to say, they got 2 minutes. We start on the dot here at CORSAIR DreamLeague. It's going to be a 2 o'clock kickoff for this game.
Kickoff?
Kickoff. Well,
nice.
Start. Kickoff.
Kickoff.
Yeah, what's wrong to say kickoff?
So when did these guys last face? They've played a lot recently, right? DAC qualifiers were all going on.
Yeah,
these guys were all duking it out.
What did you have in the fun of that? What, Pain Gaming?
Pain Gaming. They beat SG 2-0
in the finals.
Yeah.
Okay. So
and they actually were looking pretty good. They actually lost. Excuse me. They lost to SG in the actually before that, and then they beat Infamous, and then they beat SG after in the one that mattered. So
there's no real telling of who.
Pain does seem to be. Pain seems to be the best team.
Okay.
At least from what we're seeing.
Because that is the team, of course, that has the 3 of the old members of the sort of the oldest.
Yeah, it's King RD, HFN, and Tavo.
Yeah.
So it is a lot of the old SG, and then they changed. So yep, they are looking a little bit more dominant in comparison, but like we said, Luccini, that's the one that's a big question mark for us because we don't really know. We haven't gotten to see much of them playing in the qualifiers or anything.
I'm looking forward to seeing what they're doing, and to see to make sure what lineup it is, if it is indeed that one you have in front of you there, as they have a few changes.
It's all just said as like a month ago that they've played, or 2 months ago, so it's really hard to actually tell. I'm assuming it's going to be like Greedy, Jericho, Madara. I'm not sure who the other 2 guys are, but yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, we'll find out very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. As checking the lobby, how we're looking. It's 2 o'clock. Are they here?
No, there's only 4. Pekko has joined for SG, but they're on their way. We've heard that they're on their way, maybe.
Well, they're on their way. So, of course...
What's this one? What's this one? I don't know this one.
Oh, he's left.
Oh, I think that's like their manager, actually.
Oh. He was like, the players
I don't recognize that name. But yeah, this should be a pretty exciting day. I think we're gonna have longer games, to be honest.
Yeah.
We're looking at a lot of like 30-something minute games when we're looking at CIS. I think these are gonna be dragged out a bit more. Just because I think there's gonna be a lot more battling, and I think there's gonna be just different heroes, like we're mentioning, just different drafts coming out. It's not gonna be the same like 6-7 heroes being recycled. And yeah, Earth Spirit. I'm looking forward to some Earth Spirit for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, why would you say longer necessarily? What
I just think
about the way that they play?
I think these teams like to play with more items, so I think the games are just gonna get dragged out until people hit their item timings, and yeah, I think I just see that happen a lot of times with a lot of these like South American teams. We saw it as well as Star Ladder. I think the 2 longer games were with Infamous because they were playing versus like complexity and stuff. Games got dragged out.
Oh,
I'm good at that.
Bless you. Bless you. What's up with you?
Didn't go in the microphone, so
that's nice. We don't want to send any of the diseases to the viewers at home. We'd like to keep you guys clean.
Yeah, I think the games are a little bit... I mean, I want to say sloppy, but I'll just say sloppy. They're a little sloppier.
Okay. Well, we'll see how much sloppiness we get and what sort of heroes. I mean, as you say, the Arc Wardens, the Earth Spirits, things that we didn't see at all in CIS region.
A lot of Razor. Earth Spirit's probably the biggest one for me. That's going to be a lot of fun to see in the majority of the games. And surprisingly, there's not a lot of Chen between these teams. It's being prioritized banned in like the first 2 or 3.
We saw Chen once yesterday. It was banned sort of after. But other than that, yeah, it wasn't.
It's a strong hero.
Seen as much as I mean, again, it's one of those heroes that's strong, but you do need to have a Chen player. It's not like a meta hero that any team can sort of just pick up and play. You have to have someone that's passionate and strong on the hero.
It does seem like it's one of the best heroes though, because even teams like Liquid, you know, they're firstly picking it ends up getting banned versus them all the time. So that'll probably be I think like Chen, Earth Spirit, and actually a lot of Night Stalker. They've been taking out Night Stalker a lot, so that's the difference.
Yeah,
you didn't see those some of those prioritized at all in the
not
CIS.
Not at all. So it's all going to be very exciting, especially for the viewers that did, of course, watch the CIS region. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there who've come back for more CORSAIR DreamLeague action here, as you can expect something different. It's not going to be the same. We're going to have different teams, quite obviously. It's a different region. But we're going to have very different sort of picks, different plays, and different highlights coming out of these lads. And hopefully a lot of passion and emotion. One thing we always get for the South American region. I want to see some more chat.
I want to see some
item dropping. I want to see mass taunting. I want to see a lot of sort of emotions riding high between them.
SG doesn't seem like that kind of team to me.
Oh, SG is sort of more reserved.
I feel like these guys... Well, we got to talk to them a bit when we I forget which LAN it was. One of the recent LANs. Was it Bucharest?
I didn't go Bucharest, so I would not know. Were they at Bucharest? I imagine they were.
We weren't at Bucharest. Oh, you weren't at Bucharest? No, they were there. We were talking.
They were there.
They were really nice guys. I was surprised at how talkative they were. Especially I think it was Theo the Core and the Posa. So that was cool to get to know them a bit more. But Luccini guys are still missing. Or we're missing all 5 of them.
Come on, Luccini. You're making us wait. You'll get in trouble with our admin.
The admin.
I mean, just in case they are watching the stream and they've only just realized they have a game. You guys got a game.
You guys have a game.
Get in the lobby.
Where's Greedy? Do I have him on my friends list?
You might do. Have you actually?
I might have.
We might be able to send him a Steam message right now and say, excuse me.
I'm actually checking. Let me see. I might have.
Got him.
I think I removed him.
Oh. Why would you remove him?
We had beef.
Oh.
Me and Greedy.
You never been on a team together, though, right?
No. We just flamed each other in pubs.
Have you ever been on a team with the South Americans?
I only played at that one.
Never played in the SA region, or?
Never. No. I just played that Summit 2 when they asked me to stand.
Oh, of course, yeah. What team was that? That was it.
Not today.
Not today.
Yeah, I got eternal memes on that one. My Facebook fan page is just literally still riddled with Peruvians saying "Not today, not today, fear, not today, fear" or something because we like beat.
Not today, fear.
We beat EG one game or something.
Oh, you did, but
or
you
something
lost
like that. We lost the series miserably, but like fear. Or they lost. I don't even remember what happened. They just all were shit talking fear, and they were having a blast because not today. Because someone tweeted on Fear's account saying "Not today," blah blah blah, and then they lost. I don't know. It was.
That was a while ago.
It was years ago.
3 or 2?
2. That was.
2.
I mean, it's when I was playing, dude. It was like 4 years ago or 3 years ago. So it was ages ago, back when Dota was a small game. Just a few of us.
So, we got any updates in the lobbies? What's the status with these admins and stuff?
All of SG is in. Adriano has joined now, too. They've got all 5.
Oh,
Luccini is getting
penalties are coming out. Well, this is my favorite bit. I love seeing the penalties coming through.
Dude, they've got absolutely nobody in the lobby, though. That's concerning. I'm actually a little worried.
I mean, you said what time
it's early in the morning.
What time is it down there?
I think, I thought it was like 9, but I think apparently it's 10. 10 a.m.?
I don't know. 9 or 10 a.m.
9 or 10 a.m.
Either way, you're right. For a Dota player, that is an early start.
It is.
But the fact that none of the team has woken up, I mean, surely they're...
Are they just not going to show up?
I mean, well, this is the open qualifier team, right?
Yeah. I mean, they literally got nobody in here. That's...
Have they got the manager in?
I'm not too sure. I don't know if this is their manager.
We've got a couple of guys in, so the
a couple of extra guys in here, but all right, who else is on the team? Maybe I have one of these guys. Let me look.
We're gonna see if we can get in touch with them because
maybe I can try.
They're making SG wait.
If it is okay, I could maybe get Jericho or Madara. Let's see.
Let's have a look. Are they online at least? Are they in game? That'll be the easiest thing. We got any of them in game?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they're in a pub. Let's see. So they lost side and pick advantage because they are late. I don't know what the level 2 penalty will be, but
they don't want to find out.
It's going to be spicy.
A level 2 penalty is pretty severe.
I don't see any of them online.
None of them are online?
None of them are online.
Okay. Come on, South America boys. Get yourself sorted.
Let's see. Maybe some people in the chat have a
people in the chat.
Anybody have
any
a chat?
Information?
Anyone know any Luccini members?
Maybe Luccini is in the chat. Are they too busy copy-pasting memes in Twitch chat?
No. But they want me to say stuff in Portuguese, apparently. They want you to say stuff.
You can't talk it. You don't know any Portuguese.
No, I mean...
you know rude Portuguese. But
I know rude, and it's really hard to read. They put a lot of slang when they're typing, so it is tough.
Well...
Yeah, it's very tough.
Big shout out, of course, to all our viewers watching from that half of the world. Hopefully.
Nice and early. They're all bright and early.
It's
a little later for us, but
devoted fans tuning in. Whether they be SG fans, Luccini fans, or just fans of SA Dota overall, because we know there's a lot of passion coming down from that region.
Yep.
Not actually been fortunate enough to visit it. You've been there. You've been down. Well, you visit family down there sometimes, right? Or
I used to go to Peru every 6 months when I was younger until I turned like 18.
And you went to one land down there?
2 lands.
2 lands.
Well, I went to. This was 2014 or 2015. It was Ragnarok. It was just like an event. I just kind of stood there and did nothing.
Oh, you weren't playing?
I wasn't playing. I played like a show match thing, and that was it. I just kind of stood around, and they fed me and gave me alcohol.
Oh,
so
was it nice?
That was pretty cool. I mean, I was just chilling. I was just relaxing. That was fine. And then for, what was it? The last one, the final match, they had that LAN. They brought me, Toby, and Gareth, and we casted it. That was fun. It was actually, we expected kind of a disaster, but we got there, and the arena was set up nicely. Everything looked like a normal. They had like the nice stage as well set up, just like TI kind of stage, the booths and everything. I was pretty surprised. Production issues, aplenty, but overall it was better than I actually thought. It was much better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, no. I mean, whenever you sort of post online, especially on I think like on certain social medias, they're very vocal about sort of their teams and their Dota and who's on the up, who's on the down. So it's always nice to read their comments. A lot of love to you guys and girls watching from over there.
Yeah, I said they actually are so passionate too. It's one of those days we had like a 16-hour day because there's so many delays, and it's like 1:30 in the morning, and we still had a whole section of people just like, woo! Vamos Peru! Like yelling and shit. It was good. It was fun.
Sounds good. So on an uptate, we're getting to, it's coming close to 10 minutes late.
There's 0 members of
This is
Luccini.
not a good sign.
We're gonna start. We're gonna start turning them a little bit away because we're a little bit concerned now.
All right, you guys still trying to get them here. Who's saying that? I guess that's one of the Yeah, it is the admin.
It's the admin.
So we're still trying to reach out to Luccini.
I'm wondering how else I can actually reach them.
The lobby.
I'm gonna try to message any of the. It's early, so a lot of the Peruvian guys, they're not even awake yet. So the guys that I do have on my friends list, they're not up to message, so they can relay. Because I think in Peru it's like an hour or two earlier.
I mean, surely none of one of them has to be awake. I mean, I get, you know, it's early morning. Sure, one of you messes up. You have a little bit of a lie-in. You don't realize that you've got to play in a qualifiers for the CORSAIR DreamLeague. Now, this is serious stuff. You don't forget about this, let alone does your whole team forget about this. That's I mean, they've got on another level.
All you really need to do, in theory, is win like 3 best-of-3s and you go to a minor. So come on, guys.
That's
Step it up. Get in here.
Nice, easy group, just 4 teams.
All right, okay. I have a Brazilian actually. Yo.
So is he on the team?
No, he's not on the team.
He's
Pride.
not, like,
do you know any of the Luccini guys?
There we go. We're sorting it out.
Let's see. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. It says he's online. I haven't talked. So I haven't talked. This is Pride. He's an old school Dota 1 Brazilian player. People definitely know him.
He still plays though, right?
I don't know if he's on a team anymore. He hasn't played on a team in a while.
But he know the guys.
He definitely knows like everyone in the scene. Because he was Dota 1.
Good old Pride.
He's been around for like 10 years or more easy in the Dota scene. Let's see if he's awake though. We can hope.
I mean, he says he's online. Doesn't say he's awake.
It says he's online. So
that's a good sign. But still, you know, shout out to SG, of course. Those lads,
all on time.
They were all on time. So if you're an SG fan, thumbs up. Your team is representing you nicely. They were very efficient. They are on time. But Luccini, where are you at?
Oh, they said Luccini went to Carnival.
I think that's a meme though, isn't it? I mean, I'm sure there's carnivals all the time down there. But is there a carnival at the moment?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think there's a carnival. I think you're joking, Twitch chat.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't blame them. If there's a carnival, I'll be at the carnival.
I'd be there.
Fun.
Yeah.
You know?
OD say.
What we got?
Don't
say that.
That one's probably fine. That one's not bad.
What do you mean? Of course it's not. If someone in chat is going, say this,
yeah.
It is. I can guarantee you, it's not appropriate. They are not.
I got this. You're
gonna try and Google Translate it.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Let's see. I can guarantee you.
Oh, don't wonder. I'm on Bing. Bing's useless.
Come on.
No offense, Bing. Useless though. For translations, it's not nice.
Let's have a look. I'm sure it's not going to be something
nice. What the hell is
that
that?
They just told us to say.
No, I'm pretty sure that one's fine.
What else to say?
It just says.
No, it's definitely rude.
No, it's not.
It is definitely rude.
It might be rude.
I think that. Yeah, that I know that is.
Do you?
I don't. I have no idea what that means. I mean, we're gonna find.
Hey there, what's up?
Okay, but again, how would you pronounce that? Oh wait, we can listen.
Yeah, suave.
No.
I think my sound's.
Turn your sound.
It's muted, Owen.
Turn your sound on.
Turn it on. Let's hear it.
Right.
Click it.
I mean,
EA suave. That sounds really messed up though.
Yeah, she says it like she's had a bit to drink. EA suave. So EA suave.
They'll appreciate
that. EA suave.
The effort
Brazil.
is there. There you go.
EA suave.
So, all right, well, SG has taken first
I
pick.
hope that's not rude.
And I'm pretty sure it says, hey there, what's up?
According to Google, it's not rude.
It's not rude. It shouldn't be rude.
EA suave. I like it. Sounds good. I like that. EA. It's like it's like energy, innit? You go, EA. You see your mate, EA.
So what, we were saying that...
It sounds much better than hey.
So SG gets pick and...
EA with suave.
Pick and side priority, right?
They do, apparently. I think they get the penalties are coming now.
If Luccini even joins, which they're still not in, and now they're 12 minutes late.
12 minutes late.
EA suave.
No sign of Luccini.
It's not that early, they say? Oh, it's not that early then.
It's not that early.
I'm pretty sure it's pretty early. We can Google that as well. What time is it?
He said it's not that early, and then he did the NA face, so I think that guy's American. And it's not early in America, is it? Actually, no, it is early. No, it's very late in America.
Local
Well,
time,
actually, it's early. It's middle of the night.
It's very early in
middle
America.
Of the night,
yeah.
Local time. We're going to check the time over there. What time is it over where Luccini are at?
They're joining.
They're joining.
We've got 2 of them.
We got 2 of them.
It is Jericho. Okay, so it is Jericho.
They're in, boys.
Jericho and Bad Boy.
They're turning up. 2 of the 5 at least.
I know this guy. His name is CORSAIR Random. I've played with him in pubs.
And what's the experience been like?
His name actually says exactly what he does. CORSAIR Random.
Okay. Why, have you tested that?
Wait, I'm hearing noises. I think my laptop's making noises because we didn't mute it.
Turn the sound.
It was squeaking.
We have Luccini on their way. They will, of course, have the penalties as implicated. I mean, they're still not all here.
There are only 2 of them in here, so we gotta like...
There is only 2. Have they said anything?
Oh, they just messaged me. Can you play in this game with... No, I'm just kidding.
So
they've lost side priority.
70 seconds on the bonus time for the bands. That's gone off the clock. So they're making it harder for themselves, as they should be. You know, I'm sure SG smiles are getting bigger and bigger as these penalties come in.
SG came here ready to play. All 5 joined on time.
They were ready.
They are ready.
What have we got?
Oh, mean.
Oh man, sorry. 1 minute. We've been asked to give them 1 minute, which we will do.
That's fine.
Still getting the penalties.
At least they got in here. At least we should have a game. soon. We're still missing 2 people, which looks like it's...
And indeed, so
What,
they
Greedy?
seem to be tagged up as, because that was the team you found, Bulls.
Bulls,
So
that
they're
is the team.
Luccini, but they have a logo which
And it is
a
the same.
pitbull.
It is the guys. It is Jericho, it is Madara, or Madara, it is Greedy, and Bakemono.
But that is, of course, it's not the same Madara as the Greek Madara.
Not the Greek
It's
Madara.
a different Madara.
This is the...
Also probably named after the same anime or something.
I think it is.
Anime.
It's
Is that an anime?
these guys are I think it's an anime. Yeah, Madara Uchiha. It's from
I don't know. Oh yeah, Madara Uchiha. I don't know who.
the one who wields the... I'm just kidding. You know that meme, right? You know the it's like a
I've seen the
the copy pasta.
Yeah. I don't know this. I don't know the anime. Well, you don't even. Oh, you do.
Of course.
Oh, you have seen the anime.
It's Naruto, dude.
Oh, it's now.
It's like the most known anime on the planet.
No, that's The Simpsons. Anyway, we've got 4 out of 5 in the lobby.
God damn it.
Have we got the 5th one in? We're
Not
still
yet.
waiting on one more for Luccini.
And I think it's Greedy. It is Greedy who's missing.
It is Greedy.
If he's still playing with them.
I thought he's the one that you said you could message. Or we didn't have him on the list.
I didn't have him. Oh, no, actually, I think maybe they replaced him. Because he hasn't played in 2 months, according to this. We're going based off what we're seeing here. He hasn't played in 2 months. They had another player named Medicinaliadel who played a month ago with them. So that must be the guy they're missing, because he's not in the game.
All right, that's going to be fun to pronounce. How do you say that? Does it mean something?
Medicinaliadel. I don't know. It tells me... I don't know what Naliadel is.
It might be rude. Is his name something rude?
I don't know.
I mean, we don't check this stuff. We trust the players to be nice and clean with their names.
No, the people are trying to talk to me.
They got.
They're just talking in Spanish and stuff in the chat.
Luccini over Liquid, according to the chat. I'm excited to see that if that's the case. I mean, I don't know too much about Luccini. If they're better than Liquid, let's go. Let's see it. I'm excited.
I think... oh, there we go. He is joined.
He's
so
joined.
Everybody.
We got everyone.
I think that might just be his name.
So,
because now his name is Soy Aliadiel.
Yeah.
And his name before was Medicen Aliadiel, which Medicen is they tell me.
They tell me.
They call me.
But you don't know what the Aliadel means.
Maybe it's just his name. They call me Aliadiel.
Call me Aliadel.
Yeah, there you go.
And then Soy.
Soy is me. Soy is I am.
I am. So is it Aliadel?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Aliadel as... Oh, someone's left.
He's getting his flag fixed.
The flag?
He's back. Jericho's in-game name right now is Hate Everyone.
Hate it. Wow. Positive mental attitude here from the guys on Luccini. Well, we got other sort of brilliant names. So what? Hate everyone.
Hate everyone. KSSSSS. That's what he's tagged on Dota Buff.
Question marks. Core or random.
Well, we look at SG.
What's that?
Physical graffiti.
That's
I like.
fine.
That's good. Dude. Okay.
1999. I'm sure.
Path of self-destruction. That sounds like an Adriano
That's pretty
name.
deep, you know.
That's deep. That's an Adriano name.
That's an Adriano name. And well, that's not nice.
That's not nice.
Come on. He called himself the R word.
He did.
That's not very nice.
But we got a game. It started.
We do. The game is beginning. Are we getting ourselves into the draft? We are. So the draft is about to begin, ladies and gentlemen, between this first match here at the CORSAIR DreamLeague Season 9 SA Regional Qualifiers. It's Luccini versus SG Esports in, of course, best of threes all the way for this double elimination bracket. And we're going to see who comes out on top. Luccini a little late, so they do have the penalties, as we say. They have got much less bonus time on the draft, and also did lose the pick priority, as SG will be able to take control of that.
So we should switch these up because Luccini's on Radiant. I actually really like this logo. I like the Pitbull.
Yeah, they put a bit of work into that.
I
sometimes you get these newer teams and they don't have the logos, but
yeah.
I think, to be fair, a lot of the SA teams, they do normally have nice logos sorted out, so they're good with the graphics and stuff.
Luccini's been around forever, right? The team.
Okay,
the team name.
It's just... Oh, okay. Yeah. It doesn't ring a bell with me, but it's in the SA region.
SA region, Luccini is... Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've been around for a long time. They just switch players a lot.
They've never made it to sort of the international stage, right?
No.
The lineup of Luccini, no.
No, definitely not. So as we were saying, the bans are coming out.
Yeah. So
Luccini has a less span time, of course, but SG, they were here on time. So I'm starting to think these guys are a bit more prepared than Luccini is. Luccini's probably like, oh my god, what the hell's happening? We just woke up. All right, let's get in the game. So right off the bat, we were talking about the Earth Spirit. That's one of the more picked and banned heroes inside this region. It gets taken out first too. Same thing with the Night Stalker. But now the Naga has pushed itself up. I guess people are realizing
it does still get banned.
How strong the hero is. Yeah.
Even as what you said, you wondered if maybe it gets ignored in some of the games here in this region, as it's not always sort of picked up by the SA teams.
They'll start, I mean, they're going to definitely start learning, right?
Yeah, moving more into the fact that, hey, everyone else is doing this, we need to start looking and worrying about this hero as well.
Look at these bans, too. We've got an SF ban by SG now,
and
an Early Brood.
Okay.
By Luccini.
Okay.
Okay.
And the Earth Spirit ban, as you said, we are going to see in this region a lot of focus around the Earth Spirit very early on in the drafts. Because there's a lot of very talented Earth Spirit players in SA region. Yeah,
like actually all their 4 players are really, really good at it. In particular, Schofield comes to mind. We'll see him later on in the day. He's not in these 2 teams. Of course,
yeah, we saw that.
He was a beast.
He's the Starlight Land. He had some great games on the Earth Spirit.
So Tiny first pick. This is a normal across all regions.
Oh, yeah.
This one doesn't change.
If it's in the pool, you take it. It's on the same level as the Naga Siren.
Yeah, we put him off lane.
It.
We usually put him off lane because that tends to be where he gets seen right now. But
nothing too different
flexible.
for this so far from CIS. Bane first pick. We've seen that all the time yesterday as well.
Sure did.
So no variance from sort of the international drafting as of late.
Do they go Sanking then?
I mean, maybe.
Right, if we wanted to see the
Sanking, your Disrupts are still there.
10 seconds remaining.
For Luccini. Omni Knight is still in the pool as well if they are favouring him on the off lane. Razor has been banned out, of course, so to sort of open up the potential to make that a little bit better.
I thought they'd open up their picks faster. That's why I was holding on to the Bane for a second, because they don't have much ban time. I thought they'd actually just snap pick their first 2 at least, but
they're cutting down, as you say, straight into the bonus, and already down to under 50, of course, because of the penalty that they did receive for being about 12 minutes.
I liked seeing Kunkka yesterday. I don't think we're gonna, but oh yeah, Bounty's the other one that gets picked a lot in this region. That's right. These guys.
And then Chen gets through for SG.
Really do like that one. Oh, Chen. Chen versus Bounty, a classic. That has kind of changed a lot in the recent times because now Chen is not really a jungler. He actually just pressures lanes. So the Bounty versus Chen, I think Chen is actually just way stronger now because of that.
You can't really sit there and sap XP. I mean, sure you can for a little bit when they go for those first couple of levels, but yeah, the sort of the overall strength
I'm
of the
putting
Bounty.
I'm going to put the Bounty near mid. So I'm pretty sure he's just going to play around that area. But yeah, the Chen now, you send home the creeps, you just solidify a lane, and then you bring your creeps in afterwards. You don't farm jungle, you pressure lanes. So very different. Gyro banned out by Luccini. There's a lot of damage coming in from SG if there was a Gyro with this lineup. Quick bans coming out from SG. Tinker and OD right away. They are focusing a lot on that mid laner. SF, Tinker, OD, 3 bans.
And the AA ban as well from Luccini, a bit of a different one there.
Yeah, SG, it's one of their more played heroes as well. I think they had three games where they won with it, so.
Okay.
2 or 3 games when I was glancing at least at their most played heroes recently.
Dire team pick.
So there's the Omni Knight. As we mentioned, was ignored so far in the bans, as any other region would do.
We saw 0 Omni Knights yesterday.
We saw it be banned a couple of times, yeah.
But it was untouched.
Yeah.
So Omni Knight will be put down in that off lane.
10 seconds remaining.
There you go. It's going to take us a bit to actually get adjusted to the drafts because we were just going off of CIS. CIS was pretty straightforward.
It's something a little bit, as you say, that these lineups very much have these sort of players that have their sort of out of meta signature picks.
Yeah.
You never really know if they're going to slip through in a game.
I wonder if they pick Rubik here.
So this is Sanking.
Oh, they do Sanking instead.
Still sticking with the standard stuff.
Okay. I was thinking maybe Rubik because then they have Rubik versus Omni, and that's been like a very stable classic that people have been doing, at least in all the other tournaments. Because you pretty much are Omni Knight in that case. But Sanking's great.
And the Juggernaut for Luccini. Hero that was totally ignored in CIS.
Cool.
But as always,
this might change things actually. This might change where the Tiny's going. Because if there's a Sanking, I think that might be a Sanking off lane. Because Sanking Chen to sound a little. Actually, no, you know what? I'll keep it as it is. Chen Tiny off lane. Sanking's gonna be a roaming support between the lanes. And what was the other pick again? You just said it was
the Jug.
It was Jug.
We got the Jug for Luccini.
Okay.
SG.
We saw no Jug either, huh?
We didn't see any Jug. I don't think we didn't even see it banned.
I think that was a bit surprising to me. I'm okay with Jug. I think he's actually okay. Like Healing Ward is a very, very underrated ability.
Sure. I guess what's sort of the problem with him early on? He's quite. I'm sure he's got the Blade Fury, but the fact if you can work around that, he's not got a lot of HP, has he?
He is
he's
squishy.
a little susceptible to. You know, if Tiny can get in, chase him down, and use the combo as the Blade Fury wears out.
Well, that's why Tiny is so good right now, because it's like Jug, it's like you want to play around your Omni if you want to fight. Otherwise, you want to farm for the most part. Tiny, he's got 17-second cooldown on Avalanche and like 12-second on Toss or whatever, 16 on Toss. He's got no worries, no weights. He can always just keep fighting constantly. SG. I think this is what we'll see if it is going to be that switch of supports in offlane.
Brew?
So we do get the same. Yeah. So Tiny is going to be moved to that.
To the safe lane?
To the safe lane, I would think, and then Brew. I was very confused because I was seeing the Sanking. I was like, wait, this is definitely going to have to be a little bit of an adjustment being made by these guys. Move Omni over here.
10 seconds
Oh.
remaining.
Did they pick anything else just yet? No, it's just the brew.
Oh yeah, just down to the final 2
5
bans, one
seconds
from each
remaining.
side now. Luccini
Dire
looking to
team
ban out
ban.
SG's probable mid
Ooh.
laners. Obviously, the Tiny could go mid.
That's a
We're going to think it's going to go in safe lane for now.
it's a really nice brew pick actually. I didn't even notice it was versus the Omni Knight, so you can dispel that Guardian Angel.
Yep, the AoE dispel with the split, very strong.
10
Brew is also
remaining.
really good versus Jug a lot of times because Omni Slash.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just pop your brew
5
split if you don't get
seconds
bursted
remaining.
during it. Kind of negates it entirely. And you have your Wind Panda, which can go in, you kill the healing ward, you can throw up the Omni Knight, you take an advantage fight. So right now, Luccini, they will struggle to fight if Brewmaster ever gets split off. And just besides that too, SG has much stronger team fight right now in general between Sand Brew, and Tiny. Luccini is much more lane focused and lane dominant oriented with their 4 picks as we see.
And Luccini ban out the puck, taking away more of that potential team fight from SG. And SG, what do they want to take away from Luccini? Still need that mid laner as well on the side of Luccini. Any sort of big SA mid heroes that sort of scream out to you?
Not really. Don't have a lot of information on the Luccini squad, unfortunately, because I don't really know what they like to play. And I think most of their heroes have been banned. The ones that we've seen from yesterday, I guess, like Death Prophet and Dragon Knight would be the 2 big for me.
What about the Quap? What's that?
Oh, yeah, I guess Queen of Pain could work. Death Prophet,
Maybe,
Dragon
yeah,
Knight, Queen of Pain.
For SG, so I guess the Omni Knight is a little annoying to play Quap against. There's always going to be that repel to save targets that you're focusing.
Dire team pick.
They banned the DP. Okay, I think that was the better one for Luccini.
I think they do still want to take the Quap.
Good
Okay,
call.
okay. And as I said, definitely ways to play around the Quap with Luccini, but at the same time, the plus for the Quap here being Omni, Jug, Bounty, they're not going to be able to hold the Quap down. Only really the Bane with control at the moment, so the Quap has a pretty free game
All right.
in terms of maneuverability.
Who did it?
10 seconds.
Someone does not know what Q is in the alphabet, guys.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's somebody.
5 seconds
Someone. It's
remaining.
someone every time too, because every time it's the Queen of Pain. There she is. That's actually not a bad spot. That's fine. That's a PQ.
Hey, she's behind P. That's fine. That's fine.
It's hidden.
Don't
That
worry,
was-
production.
you're
You had it
good.
in the right place.
You're right. You're right.
Ignore Fog, you know.
Shit. It was
Right.
you who put it away, bro.
I didn't touch nothing. So, final pick for Luccini.
Versus Quap.
What do you want versus Quap? I mean,
DK.
did you just take the Deucer?
Oh, do they just go Dusa?
Did they just,
I feel like I don't like their draft.
Why don't
pick
you just play
takes.
Tinker? You got Bounty. Just play Tinker. Okay, Storm. Okay.
Choose your hero.
So, I mean, someone
Ooh.
else that can move from target to target. Storm with the Omni backup's always nice. Having the repel, not having to worry about the team fight when he zips in and zips out. And
He can get punished a lot with Chen rotations with
sure.
the Quap.
There's, I guess you got stuns from Tiny and Sand King, but other than that, definitely things to play around as the Storm. I think
you like the
both
Storm?
the Storm and the Quap can have a good game.
I think because of Repel. I think
Sure.
Repel is the things that
Yeah.
can make the Storm in the mid game and late game go on, but I don't like. They don't really have team fight at all. It's gonna be really hard for them to take fights versus SG's team because they have a hell of a lot of team fight between all their heroes. They can even group up, and then I feel like they're gonna struggle to take fights because they've got a lot of single target on the side of Luccini. They don't have like this AoE team fight by any means.
So, predictions.
I'm definitely going with
10
SG. I
seconds.
think
Yeah,
they've got a
SG's
much more well-rounded draft. I think they
5
maybe in the laning phase they could get
remaining.
run over a little bit, but I mean I don't even think so because of Chen. I think Chen can really just stabilize your lane. So yeah, I'm gonna go SG.
Okay. Okay, I think I've got to go with SG as well here. I think, as I said, I'm looking forward to seeing what Luccini can offer us today, but not knowing too much about the lineup. And as you say, the draft overall, there's a lot of strengths that do sort of favour SG. And I know you said Jug could still work, but I'm not really sold on the hero. I think there's a reason why a lot of people are not really playing Jug at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but
Fair.
yeah, well, I think we might.
What did
see
he get
it.
hit by recently? He got hit by a small nerf, right?
I think he must have got sort of sequence.
I'm pretty sure it's
a
like a
little
small
nerfs
one.
over the last few patches.
I think he just got one, right? Did he get a move speed reduction or something? Let me just check change logs. There's a lot of changes, guys. Give us. Oh yeah, the crit 20% less. So that one happened before.
20% less in terms of the damage.
The damage. It went from 200 to 180.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, it's a little bit of a change, but we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see how he works.
Ladies and gentlemen, game 1 is about to start. We have Luccini versus SG Esports in this best of 3. Let's find out what's going to happen here. The CORSAIR DreamLeague Season 9. We do have a pause at the moment, though, so
We do.
apologies for that one. Looks like they are just sorting out any sort of issues they have at the beginning, and we should be able to get into the game as soon as possible after they have done so and
Man, they
fixed their
drafted
issues. So
So single target on Luccini.
It is. There is no team fight.
Yeah, there's no team.
No team fight on Luccini's lineup.
So they pretty much have to snowball the lanes and play off of that they can just be at an advantage. While SG, I think they've got a lot more leeway. If the lanes do go to complete shit, they can they have a lot of team fight to make up for it. A lot of burst, but I guess the one thing that they may lack a little bit is like physical, but I guess Tiny kind of gives that anyway, because he's like that mixed, and he gives them tower push, so. Okay.
Oh, let's find out, guys
I haven't seen
and
safe
girls.
I haven't seen safe lane Tiny in a while either. I feel like it's always been ran off lane.
I think it has for the most part. I mean, in the games, what we saw yesterday, sort of having it in that role rather than putting the pressure of requiring it to carry the game, but of course, the Bill's going to be doing his best upon that.
Yep.
SG, the rest of the lineup, making a moves down bottom, seeing if they can catch anyone out with this early movement, get control of that bounty rune. They have got good stun, good chase as well. Level 1 with the dagger. Clap.
I got a bunch of people muted on the Radiant side. I had to. Oh, what a shocker! It's Madara.
Madara.
He's very vocal in pub games. So yeah, he gets the mute button. That's okay though. Well, I have none of the SG guys muted. They're always nice. People do complain about Adriano sometimes in pubs though.
He's pretty high up on the old leaderboards though, Adriano, isn't he? He normally is.
He normally is. It's actually not showing any of the numbers right now, but.
Yeah, I think they changed it, so you can't see the
in-game
numbers in lobby games.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Which, because they did always say it was only going to be
so we can check by the ups though. It's Leposa's 40, Adriano's 50, Heal the Core 95, Costa Bill 73.
Oh, and this may be a first blood hit. They have the dagger slow, looking for the body blocks as well, allowing the Burrow Strike to connect.
We're very dead.
And that will be your first blood. They'll give it to the Quap. Adriano gets the juicy start, and he is, by the looks of it, going to get both bounty runes as well. So 2 bounty runes and a first blood for your mid lane Quap.
This makes the matchup actually a lot easier for Queen of Pain versus Storm. It's already a Quap favored one, but now he's got a full wand being delivered on the courier right away. So full wand versus Storm, you're gonna have more than enough mana every time he spans Remnants to always Shadow Strike back. And Theo the Core will play around the mid lane for the moment. Jericho will pull the top lane for his Omni Knight, so that's still the similarity that we're seeing between these. And Leposa, he's not an off-lane pull though. He's a Brewmaster. He's fine with all this. He got most of his creeps sent back anyway, so that bottom lane he'll be able to contest the Jug quite heavily. And they're probably going to focus like a dual/tri-lane bottom, because Tiny should be fine to farm up top versus the Omni Knight, and then Bounty's going to have to find his own places to go. Can't really punish the Queen of Pain too much with a Storm. He can just be obnoxious.
And down bottom though. Trying their best to keep this Jug on his toes. Make sure that he doesn't get CS. It's a bit of a nasty lane for him mid lane. That's the harassment you talked about.
Yeah, just
also easy blink out.
Yep. They can just push him back, but kill threat is not really there. Storm though, doing a great job. 6-1 last hits already. And look at Jericho. There's no sentry mid, so that does make it a bit obnoxious for Adriano. And he does get the sentry delivered now. Peko does buy it. So they are focusing more on shutting down the Juggernaut with this tri-lane down here.
And so far it's certainly working. The Jug only sitting on the 1 CS for these first couple of waves, but we'll get the wave coming in underneath his tower now, so should have a bit of a better job of being able to hit the creeps, unless they want to dive in deep, and they do. Look at this from SG. Theo LaCour wanting to go in very aggressive, sort of leading the charge with the Burrow Strike. They surround the Pain. They've got the clap slow.
Very dead.
And they'll be able to take that man down. This pressure on this bottom lane with the creeps stacking up, allowing them to go in. They look towards the Jug. They've got the dust actually out. Theo LaCour, he's prepared. They have the detection as they chase down Jericho.
He's dead.
And they are going to get themselves a double kill on Theo LaCour's Sanking.
Starting with the Dust. Dust and Windlace. Rather than going for like the traditional Boots Clarity build that you see on the Sankings, he wants to prioritize matching the bounties room. And these kind of plays, I actually love when teams do this. It's like, if you do have those double, triple waves, you don't want to watch the guy just farm under the tower. You have to go for the dive plays. You have to pressure them even more. So I do like that they did that. So Luccini, they at least have the 1 lane going well. That mid lane Storm is having a pretty great time.
And Jericho again, going straight onto the Chen, leading him right back out of that bottom jungle.
I'm seeing 2 bounty runes idle in the top lane, which I don't see too often. Mid lane, goes for the dive. The Fairy Fire play, though.
I mean, this play from Adriano, he went super aggressive. They actually salved, and it didn't get the maximum use of the salve because he wanted to jump in for that. I mean, I appreciate that sort of aggression. Yeah, it doesn't quite get away with it. Very aggressive play from him. Up top.
Jericho.
Oh, look what they've got again. The Burrow Strike and the Wild Wing Ripper doing the work with the Tornado.
Ooh, Tornado plus Penitence. That deeps.
Having a bit of a tough time here, Bounty, getting in. And he really wanted to take down that Chen, but it wasn't happening.
He doesn't really have, I mean, what we like to say is kill lanes. When you're playing like these bounty hunters, these clockworks, these roaming heroes that you can try to make plays on, he can't really kill any of the lanes here. The only way he really can is if somebody makes if the Chen makes a big mistake, pretty much. Because Tiny is full health top. Queen of Pain getting killed by a bounty hunter with the Storm is very unlikely unless he blinks over aggressively. So runes will coming out. Bad Boy will get the illusion rune top, and the second rune spawns bottom. It will be an invis. Maybe we'll see Theo get that invis rune, see what he can make happen with it. Maybe they can actually catch this Storm Spirit off guard in the mid lane if he pushes up too far. Might be the case. They see the Storm. Seems to know something's up though.
Yeah, up top, how are we looking on this Costa Bill? Madara lane,
it's Tiny favored versus because he's melee.
Hey, this time down bottom, they will be able to find that Chen. They're diving very deep for it. They get away with it.
Okay.
Getting the Jug in and getting him a kill as well.
He needs to get kills, especially because of what's happening. All three lanes, last hit dominant for SG so far. And look at Storm. Theo, of course, spotted him. Is he going to get a solo kill? Oh,
Theo.
My God.
He's having a brilliant... I mean, what is he, 4-0-1 in this Sank?
He has done everything for his team.
Walking around, killing the enemy mid laner.
He was actually the player that...
up top as well, an Omni Knight caught under a tower with the Avalanche back towards
Jericho.
Jericho. Is that going to be another bit of action for Mr. Theodore? I think it will be. Oh, the deny. The deny is there from Bad Boy.
So we were... a lot of people were actually looking at SG when they were playing in like their one, I think it was Bucharest, but people were looking at Theo, and his Earthshaker was absolutely phenomenal when he was playing for this team. He is a really, really good player on that 4 role. He's proving to do so as well here. Involved in majority of their kills, and yeah, like you said, top. Madara does get comboed up from the Tiny being level 6, or level 5 at the time.
Costa Bill, he's going to salve himself back up.
He's gone for the 1-1-3 build. We've actually been seeing more of like the 1-3-1, but I guess this time, since he's just left on his own, no one's really ganking him or anything, he just wants to have that clear lane advantage versus the Omni Knight.
He's trying to lead in onto the Omni, but there is that bounty waiting.
He's so tanky.
Yeah, it's very hard for them to really do too much about that Tiny between the two of them.
The wages of fear.
Adriana.
Solo kill by Adriana on the mid lane.
Walking in, popping that Sonic Wave.
It's already a bit of a disaster. 7-1.
7-1 Brazil.
That's the meme. Yeah. Oh, 7-1 Brazil. 3K gold lead for SG, and they are not slowing down by any means.
They might get the poster down bottom though.
They're smoking though.
Actually, he's got the primal split.
He's got primal split, and his team is coming.
He is very safe and ready to turn. In comes Theodore with the Burrow Strike onto the Juggernaut. That's going to be the Jug taken down. They try for the TP out in the Bane, but they have the cancel with the Wind Panda, chucking him up in the air, bringing him straight back down.
Oh boy, it's a disaster. Luccini, they gotta wake up.
It's getting pretty brutal.
Oh.
I mean, he just brought it top and it just got one-shotted by the Tiny.
Oh no.
Did he even get his item off of it? I don't even think he got his item off of it.
Hey, that's a question actually. Can you?
Oh, he did. Okay.
If you're Tiny, can you toss your tree at the turret? No. You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
You can hit it.
You can hit it.
But you can't. I mean, you do bonus damage to it, so he one-shots it.
Sure, but you can't throw the.
No. That'd
be too good.
I mean, I've never tried, but that's like a 99% assumption that I'm assuming you can.
Bottom lane, Theodore there once again with the old Burrow Strike and pop. And now this Jug's in trouble.
Oh man, and they're pressuring the tower as
they're
well.
They're diving behind this.
Look at mid, Adriano actually getting very aggressive in there, but he does get pushed away from Spain.
This Jug, he needs help and he needs it now, but the Burrow Strike comes in and that is going to be, ooh, Jug. You've got the Blade Fury, it ain't going to save him though, they just right-click through it. Jericho is looking for something off the back of this, but that's the tier 1 tower gone for Luccini. At just 7.5 minutes in.
This tower is under attack.
This is a problem. Certainly is a problem. Everyone is so rich on the side of SG right now. We see Tiny with Treads, Aquila going for Shadow Blade, Queen of Pain. Adriano's got 1,800 gold save. I think he bought something. He did buy the full Veil plus boots. So Veil, incredibly good item this game. They have so much little nuke on their team. Quap, Tiny, Sanking, even brew spells. That Veil is going to be very valuable, as well as the bonus armor it gives.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So ways to get back. Luccini It's a bit early for them to really do anything. I think they just have to farm and kind of like sit behind people. They can't really like group up and make a move. It's too early for those kind of things. But they're already at a 7K deficit, Owen. Oh boy.
Pretty crazy, pretty early on. All three cores of SG in a good place in that position 4, stanking above any of the cores of Luccini.
Yeah, that's really not good. They need to get their levels. So I think, yeah, just sit behind people, hope for some mistakes. I don't think they can actually make any aggressive move unless the Bane has higher levels. He's only level 3. So maybe sit behind the Storm Spirit, try to abuse the Ball Lightning, and hope that SG makes an over-aggressive play. I think that's the best thing they can do. Have a TP on Omni Knight so he can always TP and join his team.
Oh, the other core, he's aware. He finds Jericho. He pops the dust. He knows that he's wandering around him, and with that heads-up play and read of the map, sets up for another kill for Adriano. Now in a killing spree on Quap, 12-1. This Storm may not be too fortunate either. He's trying to zip himself to safety, and he will be able to do so with the use of the mana.
Whole mana pool, though. And during all this, SG, since they made those aggressive moves, they started placing deep aggressive wards too. So they have vision of the entire Luccini jungle if they do want to try to use that to catch up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Madara going at it. And now mid tower. The catapult gets taken away. Peko still has one. They're going to siege that one. And top tower should go down relatively soon as well. So all 3 tier 1s going to be pressured. Getting close to a 10K advantage at the 10-minute mark going. It's like 1K per minute. That's
pretty brutal. I mean, we knew that SG was a strong lineup, and they're showing it here with their dominance.
Jericho in mid. They take the sleep off Theo, though. Probably isn't going to continue diving. Theo.
Might be in a bit of trouble here.
Oh, the stun low ground. Nice play.
Oh, Storm. He's trying to... Oh, but the send-backs there. The other core's out of it. Queen of Pain will be fine as well as Adriano blinks back. There's no mana left in the tank of the Storm to chase.
They can't get anybody. They really want this Chen. Look at this. Madara and Jericho are even diving to the tier 2 when they have no way of getting that kill. I think they're getting frustrated.
I mean, I would be if I were them. This side of SG is running circles around them.
This is a slaughter.
The time.
Oh, no. Not gonna happen.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Shadowblade nearly getting there for the tiny. Maybe ready to rock and roll and join these fights, go for these plays.
Yeah. So I think Jug has to be the one to help his. I mean, I want to say him to help his team, but he can't really do anything with these moves. I think they just have to. Yeah, Omni has to have a TP. They have to hope for dives and get turnaround kills. But
oh, Jug,
he can make it out at least.
He will, but that's enforced back out of that bottom lane.
Yeah.
SG.
Oh, Adriano even. This is how you know they're feeling good when a Queen of Pain takes the plus 25 damage.
I saw they took the damage yesterday. You know.
They did. Yeah.
CIS.
Some players did take it.
There's 25 damage. I mean, 10 strength. What's that? 200 HP.
Yeah, it's pretty good, especially when you're going.
It's 20 HP now, isn't it? Not 19.
Yeah, it's 20.
It is 20 now.
They
changed it. Yeah. 200 HP.
200 HP plus you usually go treads, so you have that little more. Oh, sure. Jericho bottom.
Oh, poor old bouncy.
Don't even need to use the dust. They've got sentries placed all over. Top lane, Costa Bill. Playing around with them. He's got the 4-1-4 build.
He's what, level 11?
Yeah, he's really high level. The Omni's only level 7 in that 1v1 matchup. He got crushed.
That's what, how much of a level difference?
4.
Good job, Fog.
Thank you.
Just checking.
Full Shadowblade, 12 minutes with Treads Aquila. And they're pressuring bottom. Drum charge used. Maybe Adriano doesn't even have to go Treads this game. He might just rush the Orchid.
I think you do. I think you do. If you're this quad, absolutely. Just
they have no catch.
Don't finish the Treads. No need to. It's all a joke. You jump in with the silence. You're going to be bursting anyone at this side. They're going to try for Costa Bill up top.
Oh.
Coming in with 3. He's got the Shadow
Amulet.
They don't have detection.
Oh,
he do have the Purification, and you get spooked by it, so they do kill him. They get the kill. Now we are going to see SG try for some return kills. They go for Madara, who is trying to TP out. He's not going to make it. Sonic Wave, pure damage out from Adriano. Will get the Omni, but
they got themselves a big kill.
They do. They get that tiny. It's a big one.
I think he could have actually just Shadow Amulet from the start, and he would have just been fine.
Maybe, yeah, straight.
If he just did it right away when they went on him. But either way, he may have thought that they would just spam him down, and his team wouldn't make it there in time. But turning into now a 2-1 tower push, I still don't think SG really cares too much about that death, because they got a big kill out of it, and they transitioned it into something while Luccini, they can't hit towers. They're just trapped on their side of the map. Don't have good building hitters either. So Omni's Q to Midas. I mean, they're desperate.
On top.
Looking for the brew.
And there's not got the primal split. Meanwhile, Costa Bill revealed the completed Shadow Blade.
Just kills the jug. Oh god.
15-2.
Radiant's middle tower
Well,
is
we
under
got
attack.
12k lead, 13k.
12k.
12k
yeah.
lead. At 13 minutes, not great start for Luccini.
I mean, the offlane brew is top net worth. These guys
so
just,
good with the dust.
they just know every time. They do have obs all over the place.
Sure.
To be fair, but Theo Licor has been on point with his dust usage, and they already got a gem now. That's a gem on the Chen at the 14-minute mark. They're like, okay, we can just end this game.
Well, what is Tio the Core's KDA? Is he still pretty much
He's involved
in
in
the majority of stuff? What?
507.
507. Yep, very nice from the Sand King.
We'll have Blink Dagger at a very, very good timing.
Yeah, position 4 Sand King as well. Roaming around and doing this.
Oh, Leposa, I like this. This is the man up play.
You get
Screw Blink.
Early Radiance is just so brutal in the team fights on a brew.
Yeah.
There's just nothing you can do about it. There's always going to be the Radiance burn chasing you down. You
You have to kill that the Brew Panda, or the Earth Panda.
Radiant
hope to God.
structures are fortified.
Well,
Don't die.
wait, all of them get the aura,
No.
don't they?
No.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Radiant's
100%?
middle tower is
Okay.
under attack.
Don't try to trick me.
Nah,
Is under
I thought they
attack.
all get the auras.
Nope.
Okay.
The Earth Panda.
They never did?
Never did.
Ah.
I'm 90% sure on that one. too.
I believe you. Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
big jump. Oh,
Sonic
Adriano.
Wave for
He
what?
hit the Ancients.
He hit the Ancients. Some just efficiency Sonic Wave Ancient farming there for Adriano as he...
Jericho gets dusted.
Again, there's... Honestly, by detection, kids.
And Costa Bill gets a pick off on the Bane in the backlines too. 15k gold. They're keeping the 1k per minute
Yep.
advantage.
And growing.
And now you make me doubt myself. Now I gotta check if it's just the brew. I'm pretty sure it's just the Earth.
I
brew.
think you might be right.
I'm pretty sure.
I
I'm
think
right.
you're right.
I'm gonna check anyway, but I'm very certain about that one.
Check it.
Unless they've changed it and I just never read the patch.
I believe you.
Oh,
As
no.
my co-caster.
Orchid is picked up.
And Omni is
Madara goes down.
down. Here we go. We're checking on the stats for this one for you lads and ladies at home, so we know 100%. Does it say? It'll be go on the primal split spell.
Where is that?
There.
I'm really bad at this. So.
Wait, where is it? Scroll up. You missed it.
Did I miss it?
Costa Bill, Shadow Blade. Here we go. One bam. Goodbye, Storm.
Oh, Storm is just getting picked off everywhere.
Yeah, he's dead. Okay, on it. It'll be on the notes on the right. Hold on.
What do we got?
The
Radiant's
the
middle
Earth
tower
Spirit.
is under attack.
Yeah, every aura Brewmaster has effects
around
around
Earth.
Earth. Yes, there.
Oh,
Around
and
Storm,
Oh,
if-
so we were both right.
Oh, it does move.
We
It
were
does
both
switch.
right.
It does switch.
We were sort of both right.
Oh, I actually didn't know that it
Yeah.
switched if the Earth Brew died.
And I don't think Twitch chat did either.
I've actually
Maybe
never
they
s-
did because they're smart, but that's so what? How does it work? To
If
explain
Earth,
it?
so it's Earth Brew, but if Earth Brew dies, it goes to the
goes to
Storm
the Storm
Panda. But if Storm Panda dies, then it goes to Fire Panda.
So we were both right. You said
Oh.
it's just the Earth, which is true at the start, and I said it's all of them.
I don't
which
think I've
is in
ever
the long
actually.
run.
I don't think I've ever actually seen the Earth Brew die first,
Sure.
because it's the tankier one. But okay, cool. I learned something. You learn something new every day.
There we go. There we go.
And you know what else we learned is that Luccini's just getting absolutely handled in this game.
We're waiting for the GG.
Yeah,
Wait,
I really think that it is GG.
I mean,
They're just getting picked off all over the place, like with literally in the most random places. Look at this bounty. He's like, I'm dead.
I don't think they're playing bounty again because of
No.
how well SGR
I think you have to
put
pick
their
some.
eyes on him every time.
Well, they tried to pick some lane winners, and then they pick a Storm. I think that they really shot themselves in the foot once they did that, because they don't have the mid game to come back in the game. They can't take the team fights. So, yeah, I think they kind of, I think their draft wasn't great, but their movement also got heavily punished.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
25-2.
They're actually
sure,
past the 1k gold per minute lead.
Luccini are considering their options for game 2. We
Radiant's top
guarantee
tower is
that
under
you'll see a
attack.
very different draft. This did not work out.
They're still waking up, right? They just joined
I
the
mean,
lobby. They
just
joined,
the
they went
lobby
in, they
late.
got no
We're-
time.
You know, we're seeing why they're a little hesitant in turning up for this matchup, as it's pretty brutal.
Yeah, and now they go for the Roche, SG. With Penitence, they should be able to clear this one quite quickly. And then we should see them just push and close this game out, because
So what's
there's
going on
no way
in
back.
chat? Nothing really much is
They're just saying
happening in the game
they're
with
streaming content that's
SG
not
have
safe for
dominated.
work. You know, they're saying like, I didn't know that DreamLeague is allowed to stream blank,
Is that
R
true?
word and stuff like that. Yeah, they're not happy.
We didn't stream that. Oh, because
You
his
know what I
name
mean?
is it?
No.
The R word?
Don't worry about it.
What, his name is that?
No, not that one.
Oh, not that
The other
one.
R word.
Another R.
I didn't know that you could stream blank on Twitch.
Oh,
You
they're
got
being
it.
rude.
Yeah, they're being
Okay.
rude.
Come on, lads, don't be rude in chat. Let's be gentlemen. Let's be nice.
Oh, Theo gets jumped.
Oh,
There's
can
a
they kill
DD.
him?
So they're going to get a kill here.
They're going to get the Sand King.
This is the gem.
Bam!
All right, well, they got a gem.
Time for the comeback, boys.
But their base.
No, hold that for. The base is in trouble.
The Omni Knight's not even there. He's just farming bottom. He has no interest in joining his team. Okay, now he's going to TP back after he uses Midas. But the Rax is already dead.
Yes, they are. 25-3. 19 minutes in.
Oh, they're jumping in, though. Oh, stunned, orchided,
Oh, and dead.
and dead. Oh, my.
And that's the dead Bane.
Okay.
And that's the buyback on Storm.
Oh, Costabile getting
Maybe
chased
they
out.
get the tiny. No, have they got detection? No, they haven't.
They have the gem.
They do. Sorry, my bad. But Costabile will turn down.
Oh, no, he's not even... Oh, he does die.
He does die, but so does everybody on Luccini's lineup. They buy back. I mean, this game, I don't think I've seen anything such one-sided since I last saw EG lose on that.
Ouch.
Love you, really. I just, give him some NA flames so I can win over the SA viewership.
Yeah, that makes them happy.
No, it makes the SA boys happy.
Especially any SG fans.
Yeah.
Wasn't it SG?
I think the SG fans are going to be very happy after this game, as SG are looking very good. Just
Yeah, they look
another
really
level.
strong. I think you take out Chen, to be honest.
Yeah, they were really good at utilizing that, and they had, I said, they read the bounty like a book, and they just didn't slip up at all. SG looking like, well, off the back of this game, just a strong representative of the power of the SA region. Yep, it's an easy game for SG.
I'm surprised they haven't GG'd out yet.
I mean, they're just chilling, having some fun, probably.
Is this fun?
I mean, that's probably not fun if they're losing this bad. I mean, I'd like to think they're having fun. They're probably laughing, smiling, joking about it. Maybe the comms in the team isn't too pleasant to listen to at the moment. There's the GG.
There it is, okay.
They will admit defeat. And, well, game one, no questions asked. Very easy game for SG. Well, 20 minutes, 32-4, 27k gold lead.
I haven't seen a thrashing like that in a long time.
I mean, I hope that we don't see it twice in a row for the sake of Luccini, as that was not pleasant.
No, that was I mean, that was super one-sided. There's not really a whole... I think they lost all 3 lanes.
Yep.
They lost all 3 tier 1s. They gave several kills. And SG just took the game away. I mean, there wasn't even a team fight, actually, that ended up happening, really.
No, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's game one. SG will take the first victory of this series. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back to see if Luccini can step it up and see if SG just keep playing at this incredible level. Game 2 around the corner here, the CORSAIR DreamLeague Season 9. We'll see you after the ad break.